And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. Seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside. Now here's Towns. Good. For the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two. Back to Morant. Adams with the screen on Edwards. Outside, Bane. Now here's McDaniels. Guarded by Bane. The kick out to Towns. And a miss there on the triple. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Now, McDaniels following the miss by John Morant from deep. Edwards can't hit. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. Kick out to Adams. Back to Morant. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Here's Clark following the basket by John Morant. Adams sets the pick for Bane. Pass to Morant. Clock at 4. Morant with another miss. You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Towns down low, guarded by Bane. And Adams sends it back. Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal. Back to Edwards. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert. He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can. Now, here's Clark. Morant with it. Now guarded by Towns. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got it good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Bane. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Morant. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. He dishes it to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Now here's Morant. 8 points for him. Jackson from long range. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's McDaniels. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Adams sets the pick for Bain. Back to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And the rejection by Clark. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
So on the floor for Minnesota, got Nas Reed. Kyle Anderson is out there with Prince, and it's Rivers, and it's Noel in at the 2 spot. Jackson a screen on Rivers. Morant drives in. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Morant's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Grizzlies. Anderson with the ball. Now defended by Adams. Passes it to Rivers. Back to Prince. From outside, off the mark. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. To the inside. Here's Adams. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Rivers kicks to Anderson. Here's Noel. Guarded by Bain. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And you hear the term point forward. Then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So, what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. McDaniels, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Austin Rivers. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Morant passes to Adams. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, it's really good to see your big man imposing his will physically. Right there, Towns with a statement finish.
Adams sets the pick for Bain. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. That sends Rudy Gobert to the free throw line. Steven Adams picks one up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Memphis.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence. exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
This is his first free throw of the game. That one is no good. Timberwolves trail by 5. And the rejection by Clark. Morant against Russell. Morant outside. Clark with it. He's picked up by Russell. Back to Morant. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Jackson from long range. There's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Russell finds Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Adams with the screen on Edwards. Morant passes to Bain. Adams sets the pick for Jackson. Back to Bain. 6 to shoot. Morant against Edwards. Adams' shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 3. And here is McDaniels. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The kick out to Towns. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. Morant with it. Now defended by Gobert.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Here's McDaniels. Gobert down low. Adams on him. And finished off by Gobert.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Memphis leading by 3. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. It's tipped. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Towns. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
On the wing, Green. Here's Conchar. Edwards defending. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jones. Lays it up off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 3. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That is his first foul of the game.
3 seconds left. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 3. Basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Clark in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Yep, it counts. Russell's got his first 2 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely
off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And it's Clark in the corner. Adams with the screen on Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Clark the pass to Bain. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Morant driving the lane. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Hey guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
It's stolen by Adams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Adams with the screen on Edwards. Here's Morant.
And what defense there from Gobert. Putting that wingspan to work and not allowing anything easy inside.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table. The pass to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns, a screen on Bain. 5 to shoot. And Towns throws it down.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there. Feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Morant outside. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play. Getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Towns finds Gobert. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Back to Bain. Right wing. And it's Morant missing. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Gobert dishes to Russell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game. 1:51 left in the third. Outside Edwards. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Clock at 2. For the lead. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
Edwards against Morant. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
He's hard to stop when given any room to operate at all.
Here's Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. Edwards can't hit. Memphis leading. 1:02 left in the third. And it's Clark in the corner. Adams sets the pick for Clark. And Clark slams it in.
And this is where Clark's athleticism plays out. Catching the ball in motion there and then just going downhill.
Gobert with a screen on Morant. Russell finds Gobert. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Gobert's got 8 points in the quarter.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Jackson passes to Adams. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards looking it over. Stolen by Jackson. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clark against Russell. Clark kicks to Morant. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end. Always in attack mode.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Grizzlies lead by 1. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So on the floor for Minnesota, hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at point. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the Timberwolves on the break. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Down low. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards against Clark. And Adams kicks to Morant. Outside Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Russell. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Towns kicks to Russell. Pass to McDaniels. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Clark inside. He's guarded by Russell. Bain passes to Adams. Outside for Jackson. Here's Morant. Minnesota with the rebound. Now Russell.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Dishes to Gobert. Over to the left wing. Count the basket and the foul. That one's on Morant.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Now here's Morant. And it's Clark in the corner. Back to Bain. Right side Jackson. Towns with the defensive effort. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Inside, Gobert. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And also that they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
Russell against Morant. Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Bain kicks to Clark. Morant against Edwards. Here's Adams, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bain.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Here's McDaniels. Gobert the screen. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Adams with it. Now defended by Gobert. Pass to Bain. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Morant. 4 on the shot clock. With the drive.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And the Timberwolves call timing. They're trailing by 1. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. We told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. If we're going to make a move, it's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Money!
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards can't hit. And here are the Grizzlies. Clark right side. Adams with the screen on Russell. Morant dishes to Clark. Gobert pulls it in. And the Timberwolves call timeout. They trail by 3. 5 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And with this much time, they should be able to drop a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested 3. Never an easy shot.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for the broadcast.
And the talent to deliver, Allie, for sure. Thank you. So Phoenix will get the first possession. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Morant with the...
And that sequence was all Morant. Excellent work turning his defense into offense.
Paul against Morant. Out to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range. And we should see a lot of guys jousting for position in this one. Brent, we've got two teams that can rebound with the best of them.
Yeah, when you have a physical game like this, BA, the one worry is there going to be a lot of fouls? Because you don't want any of these guys out of the game with the way they control the glass.
Bane. And he lays it up and in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now here's Paul. Into the lane. It's Bridges on the wing. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And Bridges at the most advantageous spot to get to that corner 3. He's comfortable from there.
Moran against Ayton. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Adams. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
For 3, Booker. And it's Bane with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Bridges against Moran. Kicks it out to Clark. Pass to Moran. 6 to shoot. Inside. Here's Jackson. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Down low. Bridges misses. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Out to the right wing. The 3 is up. And Morant good for 3. Morant's got 5 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Paul with the drive. What a terrific move that is.
Well, a master weaver, Chris Paul, through those screens and rolls and angles on the floor. His dribble moves are just incredible.
To the left side wing. And here's Clark for 3. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Booker.
Morant with the block. And he's able to get it back. The three from Ayton. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Morant against Bridges. And Morant gets it to go. 7 points in the game.
Now that's what I call great basketball. Finding a way to get all the way inside.
Man, that's a painted possession right there. A masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Now here's Paul. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
This Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
Jackson down low. Covered by Johnson. It's stolen by Johnson. The Suns have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Booker against Bain. Here's Booker. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And you can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Here's Booker. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. And there it is for him. Booker's got 5 points.
Just Booker can score when it looks so difficult. What an impact on that end.
Morant against Bridges. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside Paul. Outside Booker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul of the game. It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Bain. Clock at 6. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Off target from outside. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Suns ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll bring... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Clark in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Pass to Adams. And it's all tied up.
Yeah, that 265 pounds out there, it's pretty solid. A wrecking ball.
Payne against Morant. Shot from the low block. Clark grabs the board. For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Adams. Now here's Clark. And here's Bain. Clark outside. Here's Adams. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Pass to Landale. Back to Payne. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance. Payne's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Payne against Morant. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Outside Payne. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
The free throw drops for Morant. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Jackson finds Bain. Jackson with a screen on Booker. Pass to Morant. Clark against Paul. The ball's knocked loose. Now here's Bridges. He's got 6. And there's a minute 45 left in the half. Ayton, a screen on Morant. Bridges passes to Ayton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Ayton and efficiency go hand in hand. I mean, this guy's field goal percentage is on cloud 9.
And he's good on the second. The Grizzlies have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. Knocks down the long J. Morant's got 19 points.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Morant against Paul. Counted. Good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
A line change here for Memphis. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
From deep, Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Tillman. To the inside. Here's Aldama. Up and in on the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
To the middle. Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Jones. To the paint. Here's Aldama. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 2. Right side, Paul. Tipped.
Well, Chris Paul, a terrific defender, uses his speed well right there to cover the ground.
And the first half. Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Monty Williams 5. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position, filling out the middle. So he gets them both. Phoenix has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Paul passes to Johnson. The shot misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Bain with it. Pass to Adams. Left side, Moran. Adams with a screen on Bridges. Morant, the pass to Adams. And the basket is good. Adams has got 6.
There is some fluidity for a guy that size in Steven Adams. He's a legitimate option rolling to the basket.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good. Ball hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Jackson with a screen on Bridges. Moran against Bridges. Morant, the pass to Bain. Adams with a screen on Paul. 4 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Leans from outside. Morant, no good.
I understand why he pulled up for the leaner right there, but the defense adjusted to that very well.
Pass to Bridges. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Bain, the pass to Clark. Oh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. That free throw no good. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. He hits the second from the line. The Suns trailing. And here's Payne. Pass to Landale. Back to Payne. The 3 ball. Nails it from 3. Payne's got 6.
Payne gets the hot pass and drills his shot. That was automatic.
Up top, Morant, defended by Payne. Morant, the pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Outside Bain. Puts it up from 17. Here's Adams. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Adams has gotten 4 this quarter.
And Steven Adams just a wrecking ball down there with his size and strength on the offensive glass.
Up top, Payne, pounded by Morant, and stolen by Clark. Outside Morant, and the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. It's Shamet on the wing, guarded by Bain. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
A minute 50 left in the third. Shot clock at 6, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Here's Crowder. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. That free throw no good.
Coming in as a second-round pick in 2012, Jay Crowder has earned his spot in the NBA and has been part of some very big-time winning teams. He's gaining that reputation as a hard-nosed defender, and that's what he'll keep.
Jackson, the screen. Bain with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Jackson, the pass to Bain. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
And that one's good. Morant.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
On the wing, Crowder. It's deflected. Back to Shamet. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Pass to Bane. Outside Morant for three. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Adams finds Jackson. Outside Bane. 5 on the clock. Misses the layup.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Landale. Crowder outside. Pass to Payne. Back to Crowder. Here he goes. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Morant. Buries it from 3. Morant's got 26.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's all due to their ability to... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Clark in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Tillman misses.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Here's Booker. Out to Bridges. Up top, Aiden. Clock at 4. Aiden with a screen. Booker for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. Memphis has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Now Jones. Green for 3. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. Pass to Aiden. Here's the 3. No good there. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Outside, Green. Here's Conchar. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Down low. And the basket by Aldama.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Paul with it. Green picks him up. And Danny Green gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Moran against Paul. To the right side. Bridges outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. That's on Brandon Clark.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
Bridges hits them both. Here's Morant. Shoots over Bridges. Jackson, the pass to Clark. Outside Bain. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Morant. No good on the shot. Johnson with the defensive effort. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And Ayton with the stuff.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Clark in the post. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Adams. Is covered by Ayton. Johnson against Clark. Now here's Paul. Defense is right there. The baseline J is on the way. And another basket for Phoenix.
Anytime CP3 gets inside the three-point line, or especially inside the top of the key, he's an immediate threat.
They get it back. Kicks it out to Clark. Outside Morant. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. Bridges finds Paul. Driving inside. Outside for Booker. Another three for Phoenix.
This guy wants those kind of shots. That's Devin Booker. Wow.
Adams with a screen on Bridges. Outside Morant. Outside Bain. Oh, they need this. They get it again. Stolen by Ayton. In transition, here come the Suns. Booker, the pass to Paul. Back to Booker.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Jackson with a screen on Bridges. Jackson against Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. From about 19. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. Phoenix calls timeout. They're down by 1. 8 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what do you think?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Booker. Count it!
Booker doing a good job that time. Instead of looking for the shot, looking for a teammate.
Timeout called. Memphis. They're losing by 1. 1 second left in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what's your take?
They've got one last chance to win it. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbounds play. They don't have time for a second pass.
And stolen by Bridges. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this.
Got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack, and this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all four quarters.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Front court spots are filled by Bridges and Saric. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And it's Paul missing.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Booker outside. Pass to Bridges. Paul outside. Lock at 6. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
Now here's Edwards. Off target from three-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Now here's McDaniels. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. The kick out to Towns. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, bigs now have got to be able to stretch the floor. Karl Anthony Towns, a knockdown three-point shooter.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Now McDaniels following the miss by DeAndre Ayton from deep. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, this is what makes Towns so dangerous. Pick and roll, pick and pop. He can take you either way off that screen.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Monty Williams. David.
Thanks, Kevin. He thinks the big issue for them is to make things difficult inside. He understands that their opponent has a physical presence, but he wants his guys to match that physicality or surpass it. Obviously a tough order to fill, but they have to do it.
Thanks, David. Now here's McDaniels. Following the shot by Chris Paul. Gobert with a screen for Towns. Shoots it up. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Towns.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now here's Saric. Saric just screen on Russell. Paul right side. Saric. And slam dunk by Saric.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done. Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
And Towns gets it to go.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's Bridges. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Back to Paul. Down low. Slam dunk by Saric.
Well, what I love is the aggressiveness of Dario Saric, making sure he leaves no doubt.
You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Saric with the screen for Paul. Back to Saric. The rebound by Anderson. Timberwolves leading by 5. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Prince wide open. Misses the 3. The Suns have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Rivers against Paul, and Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Booker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the middle. Here's Bridges. It doesn't go for him. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 5. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
We got Prince. Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Rivers. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Payne. Passes it to Landale. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Johnson the screen. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Up top, Reed. He's covered by Shamet and taken away by Johnson. Stolen by Anderson. Prince in the corner. No good from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
To the paint. Johnson can't get it to go. Timberwolves leading by 5. Prince outside. And the pass to Reed. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Towns. 6 to shoot. And there it is for him. Towns has got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Now here's Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Here's Edwards. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive. Sees that window and exploits it.
Shamet, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
And the second free throw, good. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Payne with it. Pass to Shamet. There's the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 6-point game. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good on the triple. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Passes to Landale.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
And here is Johnson. Goes up from the top of the key, and it's Phoenix scoring again. Timberwolves leading by 4. Edwards looking it over. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. For Phoenix, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Payne. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Gobert with a screen for Russell. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Crowder inside. McDaniels defending. Shot by Crowder, no good. The Timberwolves shooting at 50% in a decent group. Russell passes to Towns. Outside Russell. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Towns has a 7'4" wingspan. If he gets off the floor, good night.
In the corner, Shamet with it. Edwards brings the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Towns sets the pick for Russell. Out to the right wing. This one for 3. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Russell. Towns has got 7 points here in this quarter.
What a sweet shooting big man is Karl Anthony Towns. At 6'11", always ready to rise and fire off the catch.
Now here's Payne. No points in the game yet for him. To the inside. Landale shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
At the line for 2.
Good on both. There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Puts up a 3. Oh, that's offensive interference.
Substitution on the court.
With 3, Booker, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Front court spots are filled by Bridges and Saric. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Now here's Booker, still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the 3 ball is good.
Boy, this guy's operating like a 10-year vet. Booker making all the right decisions almost immediately.
And there's the call on Dario Saric. That's his first foul. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Now here's Booker. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. Suns trail by 4. Charge a screen on Edwards. Booker outside. Lets it go with the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from 3, yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
Edwards inside. He's against Bridges. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Edwards against Booker. Back to Bridges. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now McDaniels. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Poked away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Phoenix on defense. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Russell dishes to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. On the wing, Bridges. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Ayton in the high post. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Here's Ayton. And the Suns miss again.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And there's the pass to Towns. Gobert with a screen on Bridges. Here's Edwards. Edwards with the stuff.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Ayton a screen on Russell. Bridges right side. Kicks it out to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Edwards with the block.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Gobert with a screen on Bridges. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Wow, why lay it in when you can send an emphatic message? Rudy Gobert on the dunk.
Pass to Ayton. And here's Booker. Ayton a screen on Edwards. Back to Ayton. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Back to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Booker. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. And stolen by Ayton. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Now here's Payne. Not a lot of room. And Crowder slams it in.
Well, Crowder, a terrific athlete. This guy's leaping ability is sick.
26 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Noel. Three-pointer. Landale grabs the miss. Crowder against Prince. Passes it to Landale. Johnson from outside, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so here's Phoenix. They trail by one. They've got Reed. Prince out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Rivers. And it's Noel in at the two-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And, oh, here we go. Prince has got it. The fast break chance. Noel, no good. Now here's Payne. Here's Shamet. Johnson, the pass to Landale. Crowder with it. Guarded now by Prince. So they take the lead. Crowder's got the lead up to 1 now for Phoenix.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
It's Rivers on the wing. Payne covering. A nice shot by Rivers.
Well, tremendous composure on the interior from the guard, Austin Rivers. He's got the frame to complete that play.
Payne kicks to Johnson. Back to Payne. There's the pass to Landale. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. 4 on the clock. Payne dishes to Johnson. That shot off. Good D by Anderson. Prince outside. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Reed the pass to Prince. No good with the elbow jumper. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. To the paint. Landale with the bucket.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Minnesota calls timeout. The short rest very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Both teams will make substitutions. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I listened in to what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He said we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
The kick out to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Charge, just screen on Russell. Russell against Paul. Pass to Bridges. Ayton a screen. Back to Paul. For 3, Booker. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Russell feeling it out a bit. Outside Edwards. Five on the clock. Back to Russell. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Ayton a screen on Russell. Booker outside. From the arc. Again, the miss by Booker. Towns with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Outside, Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. The layup's good off the glass. And it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Ayton trying to break free. And Paul gets it to go in.
That's a statement from Chris Paul. He understands game is in the balance. It's my time.
Here is Edwards. Towns a screen on Bridges. Shot clock at 6. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gobert finds Edwards. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Yep, that one goes in there.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Booker against Edwards. Ayton a screen on Edwards. Booker fires from way outside. And Ayton throws it down.
But DeAndre Ayton is engaged. He's focused, and he delivers a clutch bucket.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got the sense that the fans gave them that emotional.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
a shootout with this matchup, RJ. These are two teams that can score with the best of them.
Yeah, each side are going to have their hands full on defense. Look, both sides need to bring the intensity to try and disrupt the offensive flow any way they can.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Clark in at the small forward position. Now here's Clark. Pass to Bain. Adams with a screen on Edwards. Here's Moran. And a nice finish on the layup.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Outside Edwards. Fires for three. They grab their own miss. Here's Gobert. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. McDaniels from long range. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Towns on a screen. Edwards for three.
This team leans on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defense. It can be a difference maker. When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
But with Memphis' 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Launches a three. Again, the miss by Edwards.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now Morant. Jackson with a screen on Russell. The drive by Morant. Banked it in off the glass. Morant's got his second basket.
This is what teams try to do with Morant. Get physical, make it difficult, but he just continues to figure it out.
Edwards against Bain. Right side Edwards. Clock is at 3. Driving to the basket. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Here's Moran. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Good on the second one. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, John can adapt and find any weakness.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Outside Bain. Adams with a screen on Russell. Here's Bain. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And here's Edwards outside. Gobert passes to McDaniels. And the 3 off target. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Back to Jackson. Kicks it out to Clark. Three-pointer. And he buries his first look.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Timberwolves trail. Gobert with a screen on Moran. Russell pass to Gobert. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. Gobert against Adams. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
McDaniels passes to Russell. Towns a screen on Moran. To the wing, right side. Back to Russell. There's the three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Morant, no good. Now the Timberwolves with it. They trail by 7. McDaniels against Clark. Right side McDaniels. Towns. The rebound by Jackson.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Clark in the post. Working on McDaniels. Jackson can't get it to go. And so it's Memphis closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Clark in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Minnesota with it. 7-point differential. Towns on a screen. McDaniels with it, guarded by Morant. Edwards for 3. No luck on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Morant. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Pass to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Bain. Here's Edwards. Here's the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Clark with a screen on Towns. 5 to shoot. Back to Morant. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Morant's gone just 2 of 6 shooting. 33%. Outside Edwards. Back to Gobert. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Incredible balance on that take. You gotta respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. And here's Adams. Jackson outside. Pass to Bain. Tries again. Jackson can't get it to go.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the half.
Edwards finds Gobert. Russell with the ball. Here's Towns. Guarded by Bain. Towns can't get it to go. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Jackson the screen. To stop the drought. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Outside Edwards. Pass to Russell. Outside McDaniels. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Gobert, no good. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside for Moran. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Now Adams to the wing on the left. Jackson outside. And again, Memphis no good.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Clark covers. Towns against Clark. Towns down low. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Free throw drops for Morant.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Here's Rivers. Clark covers. Right wing. Reed for three. Pure from three-point range. Reed's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Right side Moran. He got it up. And some nice defense there to win the tie game in Minnesota. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break. Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And the Grizzlies shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
First one falls for him. And he can't hit the second.
Left a little on the table there, but at least he put them in front.
Gobert with a screen on Clark. Here's Towns, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Steven Adams.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Oh, so impressive.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Towns against Moran.
Forget the long-range shots. Ja wants to challenge you down low.
The free throw drops for Moran. And that's good as he hits both shots. Edwards against Bain. Picked by Gobert. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Clark with it. Russell covering. Outside for Moran. Off target with the 3.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Pass to Edwards. And stolen by Moran. The finish!
Oh, yes!
Whoa. Throw it down!
Oh!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bain. Gobert passes to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Towns down low. Defended by Jackson. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked is age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018. He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Gobert with a screen on Bane. Oh, the swat by Adams. And here's Morant outside. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one, Richard.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
From deep, Bane. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Edwards, the pass to Towns to stop the run. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Memphis has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside. It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Bane with it. Russell covering. And here's Clark for 3. Sinks the tray. Clark's got 7 points in the game.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Out to the wing. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Woo! The whole arena felt that. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Pass to Clark. From deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Towns, a screen on Adams. Back to Towns. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Jackson, the pass to Adams. Morant against Russell. Jackson outside. Shot clock at 6. Adams inside. He's against Gobert. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Jackson, the screen. From deep, Morant. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Tillman. Fires the 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Tillman's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. He gets it off. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Ja Morant, he's feeling it. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Memphis, we've got Green. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Xavier Tillman, and it's Aldama in at the 4. Back to Tillman. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 21. Inside. Prince with the bucket.
He finds the shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Memphis has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Over to the left wing. Green for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Prince with the bucket.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Memphis has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Out left to the wing. Pass to Eldama. Here's Conchar. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And here's Russell from deep. Here's Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Here's Conchar. Tillman with a screen. Russell against Jones. Pass to Eldama. Here's Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Prince. Knocks down the triple. Prince has got 8 points here in the quarter.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage, he's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Now here's Russell, guarded closely.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Jones. Intercepted! Pass to Conchar. 4-3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Grizzlies. Towns on a screen. Russell from outside. Conchar pulls it in. Memphis has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. A minute 29 left in the final quarter. Now here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Grizzlies.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ja Morant.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Here's Jones, and there's the drive. Good work there as it goes.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Towns for 3. The putback. Conchar pulls it in. Memphis in total control. There's 37 seconds left in the game. Fires the 3. Prince grabs the miss. And here's Minnesota now. From deep three-point range. Russell against Jones. Russell the pass to Towns. And here's Edwards outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Pass to Jones. From deep. It's off. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory. They controlled it.
Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, obviously, this is the type of game the fans really get up for. So do we. And the players as well.
Yeah, we all can't wait. These are the types of games you mentally circle on the calendar. And it's a test for the teams to see how championship ready they might be.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Clark in at the 3 spot.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Moran against Paul. Shot's good by Morant.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Moran against Paul. Takes it inside. Booker for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Adams with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up.
A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that.
Here's Johnson. Shoots over Morant. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Paul. And Booker is a guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason, because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Moran against Paul. Shot clock at 6. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Pass to Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Brandon Clark.
When Cam Johnson went 11th overall in the 2019 draft, most draft experts were shocked, slating him to go late in the first. But Cam's proven those pundits wrong. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Paul. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
Well, for Cam Johnson, he was incredible during the 2021 playoffs, Richard.
How about Cam's shooting numbers? Going 50, 40, 90 for the entire playoffs. 70% from the field in the conference finals. Unreal for a three-point shooter. A key part of that Suns finals run.
Shot clock at 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Up top, Paul, hounded by Moran. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Driving inside and slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Outside Booker. There's the triple. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Jackson with a screen on Booker. Clark, the pass to Jackson. Back to Clark. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Jackson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
And the leadership Paul brings to this team is so incredibly important. His teammates really rally behind him.
Jackson with a screen on Booker. Payne, the pass to Jackson. He shoots it. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
Outside Johnson. Here's Paul. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
There aren't a lot of guys in this league who shoot mid-range, but Paul, he's one of them.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Clark. Adams with a screen on Johnson. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Back to Jackson. To the middle. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. There's 6 seconds left in the first. Paul passes to Booker. That'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Suns on top, up by 1.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
On the court for Memphis, Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Clark in at the small forward position. Payne against Morant. Right side Payne. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Now put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Jackson outside. Pass to Adams. Morant with it. Adams with a screen on Payne. And between Jason Kidd and LeBron James, RJ, you played with some incredible passers in your day. What was that like, running alongside those guys?
Well, it's just amazing. Jason Kidd, LeBron James, these guys can get you the ball when you don't even know that you're open. That's what's fun. And it's even more fun kind of sitting back and watching them and seeing how they read the floor. Two of the greatest to ever do it.
Payne drives. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Clark in the post. Outside for Morant. Adams with a screen on Payne. Morant. Here's Clark. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Count the basket. Morant's got 12. Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut.
Outside Payne. Back to Crowder. And Morant over to help. And here's Payne outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Now here's Morant. 12 points for him. Jackson. And the layup is good off the glass. And now a 5-point Grizzly lead.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Payne with it. Jackson in his pocket. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
It took Jay Crowder some time to get noticed as a young player. He wasn't widely recruited out of high school. He finally broke out in the last year of college.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Landale. Bridges comes in for Lee. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Shaman. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Booker. And the Suns making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Suns, Cam Johnson.
Ball stolen. Pass to Conchar. Outside, Green. Here's Tillman. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Tillman with a screen. And here is Green. 5 on the clock. Down low. Here's Aldama. And that comes off the assist by Green. And the Grizzlies lead by 5. Crowder took that big leap forward at Marquette. He was named the Big East Player of the Year, Richard.
Yeah, and even with that recognition, he didn't go into the second round of the 2012 draft. But it didn't take long to see that he was a well-suited player for this league.
Pass to Green. Here's Tillman. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Conchar. Inside. Stolen by Ayton. Fast break. Here we go. And it's all tied up. Ayton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Tillman with a screen. Pass to Jones. Conchar drives in, and he gets it to go.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
And the free throw, no good. Outside Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Jones with the ball. Lays it up and banks it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Jackson, and he banks in the layup. Jackson's got 8.
And he can hurt you with his jumper also. Jackson's confidence is rising after draining that one. When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
The drive by Paul for 3. Booker drops in the 3. Give him 8.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Morant, the pass to Clark. Back to Morant. Here he goes. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They lead by 1. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Here's Bane. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Out to the right wing. And here's Clark for 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Okay, look out.
Man.
Wow. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. "90 seconds into the second half now. Bridges against Morant. Kicks it out to Clark. The 3 is up. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Offensive board. Outside for Booker. This for the tie. Buries it from 3. Booker's got 11.
Yeah, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
Morant finds Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 2. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Jackson with a screen on Bridges. Morant. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists. In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Elbow shot on the way. Paul, shot is off.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Clark left side. Back to Bane. Adams a screen. Morant, the pass to Adams. Now here's Morant. To the paint. Adams inside. Is covered by Ayton. And it's Adams missing. The Suns trailing. Here's Booker. Drives to the hoop. And Booker with the jam.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. That one goes in. Jackson's got 12.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Back to Booker. Johnson a screen on Bane. Booker, the pass to Paul. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Johnson passes to Paul. Back to Johnson. Pass to Aiden. Just 4 to shoot. Aiden with a screen. The Suns need to get off the shot. And Aiden with the stuff.
Sharp find by Paul. One of the best passes of all time.
And here's Morant. 16 points for him. Clark up top. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Chris Paul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
No good on the free throw. That one misses. Booker fires from way outside. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Grizzlies out in front, leading by just 2. And coming up,
Ladies and gentlemen,
and a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Appreciate the report, Allie. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Clark in at the small forward position. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Morant. Down low. Second shot opportunity. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
And he's good on the second. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brett. The Thompsons who play in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Clark outside. Pass to Morant. And here's Jackson. Kicks it out to Clark. Paul with a steal. Stolen by Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Aiden. Adams, the pass to Clark. Here's Morant. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies. The drive by Paul. Pass to Aiden. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Aiden signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Aiden walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Aiden to remain a contender.
Memphis leading. Outside Morant. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Adams finds Clark. On the wing, Bain. 3-pointer. Sends it home from 3-point land.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
It's Booker on the wing. Ayton, a screen on Bain. Booker, the pass to Paul. Pass to Aiden. Oh, and a dunk by Aiden.
My Lord, the agility on that size. Aiden's on another level.
Morant, pass to Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Let's go with a three. Out to the right wing. Outside Morant. Goes up again. Here's Adams. And that one hits the back iron. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Paul against Morant. Paul passes to Johnson. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 7 assists in the game.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Here's Clark. Back to Adams. Pass to Clark. Second chance shot. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Oh, such a cool customer. You can count on Adams making the right play in pressure situations.
Booker for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Outside Morant. Gets stolen by Johnson. All alone on the break. Up ahead. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Clutch points from Ayton. We've seen him do it in the finals. DeAndre is a prime-time player.
Bridges against Jackson. Stolen by Ayton. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. Ayton with a screen. Outside for Booker. Johnson passes to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
That's just a bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Here's Morant. He connects.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 2. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Now Booker. Crowder, a screen on Bane. Here's Booker. Oh, off target. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
world-class Phoenix Suns of the early 2000s.
So exciting to see. No doubt about it, David. Thanks. So Phoenix will get the first possession. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Now here's Ayton. And Booker kicks to Paul. Clock at 4. The Suns need to get a shot off. And it's Ayton missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Al Paul, after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Paul is doubled. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Chris Paul, one of the best foul shooters in the history of the NBA. I mean, he's not a guy you want to send to the line.
And both free throws good from Paul.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Russell against Paul. Outside Russell. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Edwards with it. Bridges covering. Towns a screen on Booker. Outside Towns. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Paul looking over the floor. Johnson sets the screen for Paul. The dish now to Johnson. Stolen by McDaniels. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Towns a screen on Johnson. Tries again. And Towns with the lay-in good.
Towns has excellent size and really long arms, and he uses both to wreak havoc on the offensive boards.
Ball outside. Kicks it out to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Towns the screen to the paint and taken away by Johnson. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. For 3, Booker. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
D'Angelo Russell, the 2nd overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his 2nd season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
No good from Booker. Timberwolves trail by 3. Edwards looking it over. Driving inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid, 79%.
And Edwards drops them both. 1:16 left in the first quarter. Johnson sets the screen for Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Kicks it out to Johnson. The three, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Totally unselfish play there from Aiden. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And Edwards with the stuff.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the layup's good off the glass. Booker's got 5.
Excellent footwork there. Booker so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
Edwards passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Oh, a big man with a big finish.
Russell against Paul. Now Ayton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the right side. From outside, off the mark. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for Minnesota, Taurean Prince is out there with Anderson. Then there's Reed. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. The Suns leading. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. They are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's McLaughlin. From deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Payne in the post. Lee outside. Shamet on the wing. To the middle. Here's Landale. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Prince against Lee from outside the arc. Landale grabs the miss.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Lee kicks to Payne. They set the screen. Top of the key. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Payne's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns. To the wing right side. Noel passes to Reed. Anderson the screen. Now here's Reed. T right on him. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Shamet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Lee passes to Landale. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Prince against Lee. Prince kicks to Reed. Fires the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. The pass to Landale. Crowder against Anderson. Inside. Here's McLaughlin. It's Prince on the wing. Pass to Reed. Landale grabs the miss. Suns leading by 8. Stolen. Anderson right side. Kicks it out to Prince. 36 seconds left in the first half of the game. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Prince.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Anderson with the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Crowder kicks to Payne. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Reed with the block. Here's Noel. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's McLaughlin. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we finish
14. And put your hands together and get up for the Jabberwockies.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Timberwolves trail by 6. They've got Cameron Payne. Jay Crowder out there with Lee. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Landale in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Shamet the pass to Crowder. Shoots over Towns. Payne looking around. The kick out to Crowder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trains the three-pointer.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Jay Crowder. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside, Russell. The feed to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Now here's Paul. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Paul against Russell. Paul passes to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Also looking it over. Feeds it to Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up
When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
And it's Paul penetrating. Johnson, a wide open look. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
Russell inside, defended by Paul. Gobert, no good. Suns leading by 6. Booker inside, working on McDaniels. And it's Paul penetrating, lays it up off the glass.
Paul, so good with the ball, carves his way inside with such ease and precision. That's what's so marvelous about it.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. On the wing, Bridges. Bridges a screen on Russell. And it's Paul penetrating. Shoots over McDaniel. Again, Phoenix. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Here's Booker, following the basket by Chris Paul. And Booker kicks to Paul. Lock at 6. He dishes it to Ayton. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. And now a 10-point Phoenix lead.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Edwards dishes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Edwards against Booker. Ayton a screen on Edwards. Booker the pass to Bridges. And the Suns get it back. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Ayton hits them both. Timberwolves trail by 10. Outside Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Yep, that one goes. Edwards got 8 points here in this quarter.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
You know, confidence feeds on itself, and the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick-and-roll sets.
Out to the wing. Paul against Russell. Ayton a screen on Russell. Paul dishes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Bridges left side. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Passes it to Towns. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Suns lead by 12. On the wing, Johnson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Oh, nice double pump finish there. Strictly for the fans.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Phoenix has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the three ball well.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. Has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And Russell gets it to go.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Johnson in the corner. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Bridges kicks to Ayton. Johnson outside. No good from outside.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Here's Edwards. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
Goes up again, and dead on that time. Beautiful shot. Edwards got it back down to within single digits for the Timberwolves. Russell against Paul. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Paul against Russell. And there's the pass to Ayton. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Edwards passes to Gobert. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And Minnesota has possession. 7-point differential. To the left side wing. Gobert the screen. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. And again it's Minnesota.
Wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
On the wing, Booker. Edwards defending. Johnson sets the screen for Booker. And then jammed down as it goes right over Anthony Edwards.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show. Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Town? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Johnson with a screen on Russell. Ball against Russell. Just 5 on the clock. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Off target from outside. For 3, Edwards. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Minnesota ball.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It counts.
Absolutely amazing. This young man is so money. And his teammates absolutely love him. Karl Anthony Towns, a.k.a. Big Cat.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued